What? Oh, you didn't say anything. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Otaku Brothers podcast.
Hey.
My name is Ben, joined by my lovely co-host Joseph.
Yes, sir.
Um, this is episode 47, and I guess before we get into everything, Joseph, how's your week so far?
It's been good. First week of school, been very busy. Um, I think Ben and I finally decided we're gonna start moving podcast episodes back to Sunday, just because we're gonna be busy with school and stuff. So my episode might actually come out early and on time in such a long time. But honestly, it's kind of good that we're back on the schedule. But yeah, I missed you, Ben. I haven't seen you in a while, so it's good that I always like getting to see you. So it's good that
Yeah.
we get to do this. But yeah, honestly, I've been so busy with classes. Haven't really been watching much anime. Still trying to get through JoJo, although it is picking up, dude. It's so good. Been watching Nagatoro, and yeah, it's been a lot of fun. But we have a great episode for y'all today. A lot to discuss in terms of awards. Not much news, but
Yeah.
yeah. Ben, what about you? How's your week been?
Pretty slow, surprisingly.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm just getting used to my classes, but
Mm-hmm.
all my professors are like, "Yeah, I don't feel like covering anything this week, so I'll wait till next week."
W. There you go.
I'm like, "Sweet, thanks."
Yeah, well, enjoy it while it lasts, right? So.
Well, today's the last day, so
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, but yeah. Anyways, we have a great show. We're gonna do a lot of talking about the anime awards. A couple weeks ago, Ben and I gave our thoughts on our own opinions on what we believe are the anime of the year and all that stuff. But now we're gonna be hearing what Crunchyroll has to say about it. And there's some hot topics, Ben. There's some hot picks.
that's weird.
So yeah. But before we do that, we're just gonna get into the one. Do you have any news, Ben?
No,
No. Okay.
that was the one thing I saw, and I assumed that's what you were talking about, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, it was. Well, I guess we'll jump right into the one piece of news that we have.
Oh, One Piece.
And it's a show that we're not actually covering anymore. It's Near Automata. We gave it a try. It wasn't for us, really. We're big fans of it, but unfortunately, due to COVID, episode 4 has been postponed, and episodes afterwards could also be postponed. Who knows? Yeah, it just sucks. COVID is still a thing, and unfortunately, yeah. So it is what it is, but it sucks. But hopefully the show gets back on track. I want to hear good things about it since me and Ben both decided to drop it. So
Sadly.
yeah, that was it. That was our one piece of news. But in other news, I guess it's not all bad. The Crunchyroll Awards, like we said, just finally dropped their nominees for a bunch of categories for this year's best animes. So me and Ben thought it would be fun to why not go through the list and talk about our opinions and what we believe should win each one. So let's get right into it. Ben, you want to?
Of course,
Sweet.
yes.
So I have a list pulled up here on the side. But one small thing first, it kind of sucks. Me and Ben were going through it earlier, and we noticed that a couple shows aren't on here. So a few things we noticed. One is that shows such as Chainsaw Man, Bleach, Mob are not on here because apparently Ben was saying, what were you saying, Ben? That
They the like the time that they start adding shows for the awards or whatever
Mhm.
is from November the year before. Yeah, November the year before
Mhm.
to September of the current year.
Yeah,
So all the new shows that came out in October don't get considered till the next awards, which is kind of stupid.
it really is. Yeah.
Came out in October.
I don't get
But
that. See, because that's not how movies work in the new, there's movies that come
yeah,
out
movies like Avatar came out December 17th
and it's
or
already,
something,
yeah. So I
and
don't
then one
know.
stuff.
That is really weird. But yeah, and then we also realized that shows like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Call the Night, some shows that we actually covered that are not on Crunchyroll are actually also eligible to be nominated for awards, which I didn't think they would be. I thought this was like Crunchyroll platform exclusive, but it's good to
Yeah.
see that it's not fully just for, I guess, other, like, just Crunchyroll platforms. But
Yeah.
actually, Ben, do you want me to share my screen so you can follow along? Or
I have it pulled up.
okay, cool. All right, so we'll just start with the bottom right. Best voice artist or what? Best voice artist performance in English. Now I'm not gonna lie, Ben. I haven't really um, listened to all of these. I think it actually does. It give a snippet here of like. Oh,
I think
it doesn't actually
it
say.
doesn't.
Well, it doesn't actually play the
That is
voices or
so
anything.
loud.
Yeah. Okay. But anyways, yeah, our nominees for this category, we got My Dress Up, Spy Family, Cyberpunk, superhero movie Ranking of Kings, and I've never heard of that show. So,
Which one?
the one in the top right, the one that's next to,
Oh,
yeah.
weird. Who's Zeno Robinson? Who does he voice?
I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah, I don't know.
Let's
Uh,
see, because he's in the Dragon Ball movie,
mhm.
right?
Is Natalie Van Sistine? I'm assuming that's probably Yor or Anya for the Spy Fam one. I don't really know. And then Zach Aguilar, I'm assuming, is probably David Martinez.
Yeah.
In Cyberpunk. Uh,
Where is it?
yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I
Hold on.
didn't watch any of these dubbed.
I only watched the Dragon Ball movie dub.
Yeah. Oh, you watched it dubbed?
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't
okay.
watch Dragon Ball sub.
Neither do I, but that was the only time available, so I had to watch it subbed, which I was okay with. But yeah, how was it dubbed? Was it pretty good?
Yeah, I mean it's always
It's
Dragon Ball's always
yeah,
good.
that's
Oh, he
true.
played Gamma.
Oh,
Damn,
okay.
this is bright. I'd probably vote for him.
Yeah. Okay. I would give my vote probably to. I've listened to. Yeah. If you click on it, it says, "Oh, I have to
Oh
enter
yeah,
my
it does.
email." Okay, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah. Okay. I would probably vote for Gamma. Okay. So yeah. Yeah. On
But for
Your was the other one. Yeah. Marion. No
Bahrain,
surprise. David
this
Martinez.
kid,
What the heck is that thing from Ranking of Kings, dude?
it's a long story.
Yeah. Okay. But anyways, yeah. So I don't know. I've never listened to any of them, but voice artist. So next up category we have is best voice artist performance in Japanese. This one I have listened to. So we got some good options, Ben. So first up, we got Atsumi Tanizaki, who plays Anya. That's a great pick. I
Oh, that's a
voted
good one.
her, in my personal opinion. Then we have the girl who plays Jolene. I don't even want to pronounce her name, but yeah, she's great. She also is great as Power in Chainsaw Man. Natsuki Hanani, who plays uh, Tanjiro. Yuki Kaji, who plays Eren Yeager.
Why is
Usagi
AOT?
Kano.
AOT's in like every list every
I was
year.
gonna say Aaron doesn't even have that much like talking like voice lines. Why is he nominated?
I don't
Um,
know.
I don't know. In my personal opinion, if they had Chainsaw Man on here, I'd probably vote for Pharaoh's Eye. Um,
Mhm.
I loved her as Power. Jolene is solid too, but I think Power's better. And for that reason, I'd probably give it to Anya. I think Anya's
Yeah, same.
voice in
I
Spy
heard
Family was
I
amazing.
heard that Licorice Recoil
Uh huh.
was really good.
Yeah, I've never
It's
heard
on
of
my
it.
list to watch, but
Interesting.
whenever it was airing, people were talking about it a
Mm-hmm.
lot.
I need to watch Made in Abyss too, man. Oh man, it looks so good. So yeah, I mean that one's a little bit easier. I'm excited to get into the hard ones though. Speaking
Yeah.
of hard ones, best romance, Ben.
I don't know.
So me and Ben were just talking about this. There's some
I
great.
already know. No. Oh, dude, no, this is actually so
So
hard.
there was some great. So I was just telling Ben, it's funny how Rent a Girlfriend is not on this list. That's actually a crime, dude.
That one
That's
made
not
it
on here.
so interesting, though.
Yeah.
Okay, Comey can't communicate over Rent a Girlfriend.
Yeah, no, I
Like, I
hated
get.
Comey. I was not a big fan of Comey at all. I don't get. There's so much manga. I went to Barnes and Noble, dude. It's so long. I did not think it was that long of a manga, but I cannot believe there's so much of it. I watched the whole first season. I was not a big fan of it personally.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I don't know. Just the fact that she doesn't talk is so like annoying. I don't know. Um,
uh,
so I
this is
haven't
hard.
seen the new season of Love Is War, but from seasons
Uh-huh.
1 and 2, it is peak. But I think, I mean, Ben, Call of the Night is amazing as well. Dude, the intro and outro. That was so fun covering that show, dude. Um, I mean, it has to be. It has to be dress up though. It has to
Yeah.
be. It
I mean,
has to
Colin
be
was
dress
good.
up.
Like, come on.
Yeah, I haven't heard of the other two.
I've heard of
Shikimori is like
Shikimori,
just a cutie.
but Love After World Domination I haven't heard of.
Yeah, that looks intense. That looks yeah. But yeah, for best romance, I'd probably go Dress Up, just because that's yeah. I
If
guess.
Dress Up doesn't win, I'm
If it,
throwing a temper tantrum.
don't worry, we're gonna make a part two of this whenever the results come out. So don't worry.
Was it March 4th? If
I
March
don't.
3rd or 4th, I think.
Yeah, one of those. Next up we got best fantasy. Demon Slayer, Ushoku Tensei, Ranking of Kings,
Mm,
The Case Study of Vanitas,
no
Overlord
idea.
4, Maiden Abyss, the second season. So wow, I've only seen one of these shows. So Ben, do you want to give your opinion more? I don't really.
I know that. Okay, so obviously, Demon Slayer is gonna be in there, but
Yeah.
Jobless Reincarnation, I heard that was really, really good. And
Hmm.
obviously, Ranking of Kings is really, really good.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean,
I mean, Demon Slayer's probably gonna win, just because.
yeah, Demon Slayer is probably gonna win,
Actually,
but
I
I
could see Ranking of
think
Kings winning
I wish they
or Maiden
do they show
Abyss.
like the votes for each one
No, so
or
I
no?
think it's like part fan voting, and then they have judges that vote.
Oh,
So yeah, like I looked at the
hmm.
whole list of like judges and presenters and all that. So yeah, it's like it's a split system,
I
but
might have to go with Ranking of Kings for this one.
that's fair. I mean, there's some categories coming up that like best action I could see.
Yeah,
Um, but moving on, we got best
that's
drama.
drama.
Now this one we got 86 part 2, Cyberpunk Edge Runners, Kotaro Lives Alone, Made in the Abyss, Dance Dance Dancer. I don't think wow, Mappa made that? I didn't even heard of that.
I no, that was I heard people like that.
And then Attack on Titan Final Season Part 2. Oh my god. I really want to give it to Cyberpunk, Ben,
Yeah.
cuz I feel like AOT is just going to be bombarding the awards. But
Um,
Cyberpunk realistically to me, I mean again, I've only seen 2 of these. Did you ever watch 86? I know we talked about the manga briefly, but did you ever watch it?
I I started watching it, but I didn't drop it per se. I just got busy and I never
Mhm.
finished it. But from what I watched, it was really good. And
Mhm.
I know everyone who's a fan of the show, they were they were kind of salty because this was the only category it got nominated for, I think.
Really?
Um, so yeah.
I'm actually gonna
But
add
I
that to my
think
watch list.
yeah, no, it was really good from the first couple episodes that I saw. But I think I don't know. My sister told me to watch Kotaro Lives Alone.
Really?
That was on Netflix, I think.
Hmm.
But I think
That's
the two
interesting.
big hitters are Attack on Titan and Cyberpunk.
Yeah. Once again, man, I really haven't seen a lot of these, so I'd have to go Cyberpunk personally. AOT though, I mean, as much as I hate to clown on it for being like oh, it's Attack on Titan, just end already. It's still amazing. Part 2 is really
Yeah.
good. I enjoyed it a lot. So I don't know. I would be fine with that one. I just hate that it's winning.
Hmm.
But yeah. So yeah, I'd probably go Cyberpunk. But all right,
It's
best comedy.
comedy.
This is gonna be a fun one. Kaguya-sama Love is War, Spy Family, Uncle from Another World, My Dress Up, Your Boy Kongming, and then
Hmm.
Kotaro Lives Alone. So I don't want to give it to Dress Up. I didn't really
I
see
didn't think that
Dress Up
was
as a
much of a
comedy.
comedy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean the only other one I've seen is Spy Family, but just because I love Love is War, I'd probably give it to Love is War. But Spy Family had its funny moments. It did. I really want to watch Uncle from
And
Another World.
really?
It looks so funny.
I heard your
Um,
boy Con Ming was good.
yeah. Wow, I haven't even seen anything about this show. It's cool.
You're
Um,
on the right side of TikTok, man.
yeah, I guess so. Maybe that's for the best
Mm,
since I don't get spoiled. But
true.
yeah, I don't know. I'd probably give it to Love is War, even though haven't seen it. But no, from what I've seen, I guess I have to say Spy Family. Um, it pains me to say that, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'd do too.
I'm glad to see like your boy Kong Ming and Kocho Lives Alone. Some of these I don't know. Maybe they're not underground more, but some more smaller names making it up here. So
Yeah.
I appreciate that. All right, this is gonna be a good one. Best action.
Action.
Damn, this one. I've seen 5 out of 6 of them.
Yeah.
Um, dude, this is hard, man.
I don't know if
So
I consider.
I wouldn't
I mean, I
consider
guess
Spy
Spy
Family.
Family. It's supposed to be an action, but this season was kind of weird.
Yeah, it's more of like a drama, or like a drama comedy romance. I don't know. See, it doesn't know what it wants to be, Ben. That's its issue.
I don't
It,
think of Edgerunners. I mean, I
it
don't
was
know.
very act. There was a lot of gore and a lot of killing and action.
For
But
real. I
I
don't know.
also don't really see that as an action. But then again, I could say the same thing about Attack on Titan Part Two. Um, I mean, it didn't have as much action.
Yeah. It's
Uh,
more like dialogue and
as much
whatnot.
as I want to give it to JoJo, and I will, or I would. I haven't finished it yet, but I'd be dumb to not say Demon Slayer, season 2. Um, yeah, I mean, I will never forget that feeling, Ben, sitting in the call with you watching um, that episode in season
Yeah.
2. Wow, I mean, just wow. It's the scale of it. I have to give it to Demon Slayer. What about you?
Yeah. I don't think. I mean, yeah, I don't think anything. Like in terms of pure action,
Mm-hmm.
I think I don't know if I don't really think any of them can compare to Demon Slayer. Maybe JoJo's,
Yeah.
but AOT probably not.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'll finish. Maybe I'll finish. What's it called? JoJo's and come back and be like, "Oh, I was wrong." But
Hmm.
until then, I don't think so. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it to Demon Slayer. That's probably my
Yeah.
pick. So moving on, we
Must
got
protect
Must
at
Protect
all
at All Costs, and this
costs.
is upsetting to me because they got rid of the Best Boy, Best Girl category, and they condensed it
Yeah,
into one.
that's no.
So I obviously have to go with Marin. Um, Comey can just she can go die.
No.
I get Boji. Boji, that seems like a hard one for you,
That's I
probably.
think that's my vote.
You over Marin, Ben?
You don't understand Boji.
Anya, I love Anya. That's hard too, but she can go with Comey. Um, wow, Ben, that's cap, dude. If Marin was right,
It is not
if
Cap,
they were both
Joseph.
right in front of you, you would pick Marin, and and you're lying to yourself.
Okay, whenever they say must protect at all costs, it
Yeah, I don't like it.
no.
I don't know why they got rid of the best boy, best girl category. Um, wow, so you're really choosing Boji. I guess I need
Yes,
to watch Ranking of Kings then, man. Cause
it's really good.
I know Marin made you feel. Who's Kagi? Is that another? Oh,
He's like
it's the eye again.
it's a long story.
Wow, Ben, just click on Marin's picture, dude. You're telling me, wow, that's cruel. Um,
What?
I mean, I guess Boji is a kid, so that's fair. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. I wish they would have kept. I really hope Marin wins. I really hope Marin wins. Um, but I guess yeah, we'll move on.
Wait,
That what?
best supporting
Okay,
character.
best supporting character.
Rebecca.
See, why did they not put Lucy?
Lucy,
I
what?
know.
What?
Okay.
Wow.
Uh, Ai Saka, she's the best in Love Is War. Um,
Anya.
I would probably pick Anya. I mean, I feel like
Wait,
she's the main character.
yeah, isn't she the main character?
I guess Lloyd is supposed to be the main character.
Is there really a main character in that show?
I
It
mean,
kind of
yours
switches
yours
off
definitely
between them.
not a main character. Um, I don't want to give it to Tengen, although he's amazing.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't. I'm not giving it to Rebecca. If Lucy was on here, she would get it, but I
Yes.
don't know why she's not. She was not the main character. David was. Um,
Arge is also kind of a G.
I'd probably give it to Anya. I mean, just out of all of these shows that I've seen, out of the 4 characters that I've seen, Whenever Anya was on screen the most, that was when I was happy the most out of four of these. Tengen I did, but that doesn't count. So,
You mean that doesn't count.
so yeah, I'd give it to Anya. What about you?
Mm, I don't know. It's kind of hard. Like,
This one is hard.
I don't see Anya as a supporting character.
Neither do I, but she's
Like,
on here.
most of the show is from her point of view. I don't know. I think for me, it's split between Kage and Tengen.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know. Yours just
Tengen
kind of.
Tengen was the best. Elgato. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna come back to that one.
Okay. All right. Bet. Moving on, we got best main character. Let's see.
Uh,
There's Lloyd. Maureen. I'm not voting for
what?
Aaron. David Martinez, Voji, Chisato Nishikigi. Shikigi.
The girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd probably go for David Martinez here.
Yeah, probably.
I see. Maureen is not the main character.
Yeah, I thought it was
It's
Gojo
Gojo. This is all kinds of messed up, but
who made this list. I didn't have a
yeah,
chat.
not for real. But yeah, I'd probably go with David Martinez. What about you, Ben?
Mm. Dude, them throwing Ranking of Kings in here really throws me off.
Why? It's a great show, from what I've heard.
It is, but it's
Hmm.
like I don't know. David was also a really good
Got water on my
MC.
nose. David was great.
Let's, so was Boji. Let's come back to that one too. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, Ranking of Kings is just peak.
All right, best director.
Oh god.
Okay. So, I'm not gonna name their names because these are hard names. But we got the directors for Demon Slayer, Spy Family, Ranking of Kings, AOT, Licorice Recoil, and Cyberpunk. Wow, good for Licorice Recoil. I might add that to my list as well. Looks pretty good.
Uh,
What are you thinking here, Ben?
no, it's just like the same five shows over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just, I guess it's just bleh. Since it's for different categories, it doesn't really matter. Um, Director, I'm gonna say not AOT just because of how they're directing the show right now.
Yeah, I'd probably honestly say either Cyberpunk or Demon Slayer.
hmm
Um, I probably want to say Trigger or not Trigger. Cyberpunk Edge Runners, only because the world and just the way that they use the camera and the cinematography felt better than in Demon Slayer, which to me is more so what a director takes control of
Yeah,
as a film minor. Um, and Demon Slayer is more like, although don't get me wrong, it has beautiful choreography and fight scenes. It's a little different.
yeah. I
Um,
think
I'd probably go with
um,
Cyberpunk as a whole. So
I think Cyberpunk was better in terms of like background shots and
exactly,
just
establishing
like world
shots.
building.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I guess they wanted to like give you like a feel of what Night City is like
Mm-hmm.
like. So I think I'd give it to them.
Awesome. Wow. Look at us agreeing. Okay. Moving on. Best anime song.
Oh,
So we have comedy from Spy Fam, Cheeky Cheeky Bam Bam from PA Works, or I mean, your boy Kong Ming. My nonfiction from Love Is War, The Rumbling from Attack on Titan, Shall We
the
Dance,
One Piece film.
and then New Genesis from the One Piece film. Shall We Dance is from Shadow's House, second season.
What is the comedy song?
I don't know. I kind of want to look it up. I'm afraid to get copywritten now. Let's see.
That's just oh, it's one of the endings.
Uh,
Oh, it's that ending. Really? I guess that was a good song.
what do you? So, I mean, I hate to say it, I kind of want to go with Rumbling, bro.
I no, I think that's the safe move.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard my nonfiction, Cheeky Cheeky Bam Bam, and I'm not watching One Piece. Shall We Dance looks probably promising, but I'm probably gonna have to go with the Rumbling here. I gotta give AOT something, Ben. You know?
Yeah. I hope they don't win anything this year except this one.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious. No, yeah, the Rumbling. I think whenever I think of that song, it will always make me feel hype and excited for the second season. But it also reminds me of how disappointed I am that it's still going on. So, yeah, it's a
Uh,
double-edged sword. But moving on, we have best film:
That's film.
Bubble,
Bubble.
Inuho, One Piece Film Red, The Deer King, Jujutsu Kaisen Zero, Dragon Ball Super Superhero.
Ooh.
So I've only seen two of these films, but I heard Bubble was interesting. Haven't
Yeah.
watched it. One Piece, once again, I also heard was interesting, but not watching it. Deer King, haven't heard anything about. Inuo, I haven't heard anything. So this is hard for me, Ben.
This is very hard.
Mostly, it's hard just because of the two I've seen. How many have you seen on this? Just those two?
Too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I will say, overall, Jujutsu Kaisen was a better movie to me. I think Dragon Ball Super, just because obviously it's Dragon Ball, the final fight scene was incredible. It took me a while to get used to the CGI. Um, and Jujutsu Kaisen is just Jujutsu Kaisen, you know? So
Yeah.
it's hard for me to decide. But I really like Jujutsu Kaisen Zero.
Yeah, I don't I like the Dragon Ball movie, but like
Mm. Like, I would never probably watch it
it
again.
wasn't like watching Broly.
Exactly. No, Broly, if Broly was on here, that was incredible. I don't know. I think that they wanted to test the waters with the CGI. It was fine for what it was, but nothing incredible. Um, the final fight was amazing, and if I'm ever like, oh, I want to watch some Dragon Ball, I'm not gonna put this movie on. I'll probably just put the fight scene on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas Jujutsu Kaisen Zero, I'd be like, oh, okay, I'm in the mood to maybe watch this movie, so I'd watch the
Yeah.
whole movie. So for that reason, that's my choice. I've only seen these two, like I said, so can't really vote on the other four.
Yeah.
Moving on, we have best score. So we got Spy Fam, uh, your boy, your boy Kong Ming. I like saying that. Made in Abyss, Demon Slayer, AOT, and Cyberpunk once again. Um, I think Cyberpunk wins this for me.
Really?
The Cyberpunk score is amazing, man. But then again, so is AOT and Demon Slayer. Oh my god.
I think I already know who I'm going with.
Who are you going with?
Like Demon Slayer.
Yeah, Demon Slayer did have a fire soundtrack. Oh, I
Uh
don't know, man. I really like the futuristic kind of like feel and tone of Cyberpunk though.
huh.
I think that's just biased of me. Um, I really like that sort of vibe. You know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'd probably go Cyberpunk. Screw it. I'll go with my gut. I'm just glad AOT's not winning. But no, yeah, Demon Slayer definitely had a
Oops.
fire soundtrack. I bet you Made in Abyss season two. You know, like a Kevin Penkin, he is
Nope.
Australian and he's friends of the Trash Taste podcast guys that I listen to. So
Oh, really?
yeah, shout out for him. He's a cool dude. Moving on, we got best ending sequence,
Uh-oh.
comedy, Akuma no Ko, Koi no Yuke, My Heart Has Surrendered, Yufakashi no Yuda, and then
Ooh.
Kosha Berry Biori.
Mm, I
Dude,
think
the Call of the Night
I think I
actually is
go with
good.
Call of the Night.
Yeah, I was gonna say Call
Yeah.
of the Night. Call of the Night. I wanted to win something. Such a great show, man. Such an
It
underrated great
is.
show. I'm so glad we watched that. Well, that was easy. All right, this one's probably gonna be hard. Best opening.
Best opening.
Once again, we have the
Mixed
Rumbling,
nuts.
Mixed Nuts, This Fire, Naked Hero, Cheeky Cheeky Bam Bam, and then Zankyo Senka. Oh my god, these are so good, Ben.
I need to
Mixed
watch.
Nuts is honestly such a good intro, Ben. This
Is that the
Fire,
first season?
yeah, that's the first season.
Um,
Uh, Wow, man, this is hard, bro. Honestly, all four of these that I've seen. Sorry, Ranking of Kings. Sorry, Chiki Chiki Bam Bam. All four of these are amazing. This fire, I put that song on like my normal playlist, just because it's not even like a anime song. It's like it's so good.
I mean,
Uh,
hot take. The visuals in the Cyberpunk opening were good, but
oh
I
no,
didn't like the
no.
song.
Oh really? You don't like the song?
I didn't. I would skip
Oh,
it a lot.
really? See, for me, I was like
Yeah.
the visuals are okay, but the song itself, I thought was really good. I really like that song. And then Zankyo Sanka, I love too. The visuals in that are amazing, and the song just like ba ba da ba da da. Like it's just like
Yeah.
oh yeah, it's such a good beat bop. Mm. And then the rumbling, obviously it's peak Attack on Titan. Mixed Nuts is good too. Peanuts.
I
That's a
don't
good one.
know, dude.
That's hard.
The No, the Ranking of Kings opening is so good.
Really? Oh, I need to watch Ranking of Kings, man. God, I've had so much time too. Bleach really
Like
sent me back a couple years, Ben. like,
like the visuals alone. Oh my God. Like watching it again, I'm like, holy shit.
really? Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. You do that so we can have like two different votes. Oh man, I don't know if I want to go with the rumbling. Um,
Probably was good, though.
the rumbling was. I'm probably gonna go with the rumbling, dude. Screw it. But just know, out of all those four, they're all peak. They're all really good. All right. Well,
Uh,
moving on to best continuing series. So these are ongoing series. I'm not voting
uh,
One Piece. That's not happening. Yeah, for me, it's got to be JoJo's. Yeah, sorry. That's AOT. I'm sad. It should not be ongoing.
it should, yeah,
It
it
should
should have been
not be
ended.
continuing. Demon Slayer. It's only 2 seasons, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really holding. I mean, obviously the third season is gonna be amazing, but I'm not like on the edge of my seat.
Yeah,
I probably have to go with Stone Ocean. I wanted to win an award, um, and I feel like this is the perfect award because JoJo is all about continuation. So, um, yeah, Love Is War is also probably really good. Made in Abyss, similar thing. I don't think shows with just 2 seasons should be on this list. Okay,
yeah.
um, yeah,
Well, I guess it's more of like shows that. Actually, I don't know. I was gonna say maybe it's more of shows that are like confirmed for like either new seasons or they're just weekly episodes,
yeah.
like One Piece.
I don't
But
know, but I'm like, it's okay. Continuing series, like you've done
yeah,
24 episodes, Demon Slayer. Calm down, all right? Um,
they've done like 50.
is it like 24 each season? Maybe I'm. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Never mind. Then that's yeah. I'm probably gonna give it to Stone Ocean Bench because JoJo.
fair.
What about you?
Um, see, I haven't finished. I haven't watched part six.
You need to, man.
I've read part six, or I know what happens in part six,
It's peak.
but
And then you got to think, Ben. Once you finish part 6, you're like, oh, there's more to come still, and then it just gets better.
yeah, I don't want to give it to AOT.
I don't think I don't. I'm personally, if AOT was the only show I knew on here, I would still not give it AOT.
Maybe I'll just give it to One Piece.
I
There's
guess.
only one episode of that show I'm ever gonna watch.
And what episode is that? The final one?
No, whenever you don't care what I say about the show, right? Okay, so you know how Luffy has like gears?
Yeah.
Well, in the manga, like he got to gear 5.
Okay.
And not reading One Piece, that was like the hypest thing I've ever seen out of One Piece.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that's the only episode I'm gonna watch. And then I'll
Oh,
never touch the show again.
nice. Well,
And
I'll
for that
give.
reason, I'm voting Demon Slayer.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm voting Stone Oceans. Best new series. See, I'm so sad because I
Where's
just
it?
realized Blue Lock's not in here either.
Yeah.
So here's the thing about best new series. Cyberpunk's over. um, I don't. I mean, it's a new series, but it's over. You know what I mean? So it's already like, but I know what it's trying to
What?
say. Um,
What are you trying to say?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of like new upcoming shows. I don't know. I mean, it has to be. Listen, Dress Up, Call of the Night, not Spy Family, and Cyberpunk Edge Runners. All three of those shows I never expected to watch. And all three
Yeah.
of those shows.
Dress up.
How did we even start that? I don't even know how that
I
came about.
told you. No, it came out, and
Mm-hmm.
then episode
Oh,
2 was trending on TikTok.
that's
Because that
right.
was the episode whenever, like, he had to measure her and all that.
And you were like, "Let's start
I
watching
was
it." I
like,
was like, "I'll wait till it finishes."
like, it's like Joseph, we have to watch the show. It's so good.
Oh man,
That was such an interesting time
it was a
in
better time,
life.
a simpler time. God, dude, do I give it to Dress Up? I feel like that'd
I'm
be an
giving it to
int.
dress up.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't, dude.
Wow. See, Cyberpunk definitely blew my expectations out of the water.
It did.
I Call
But
of the
did
Night did as
Cyberpunk
well.
ruin your life?
That's true. Yeah, no, I have to give it to Dress Up, especially because I know Dress Up will get a season 2.
Yes.
Um, I feel bad not giving it to Call of the Night because I feel like more people need to watch this show. I'm glad that it's getting recognition on here.
Yeah.
I really hope more people watch that show. It was so good. But yeah, I'll give it to
Best
Dress Up as well. I will give it to Dress Up as well. All right, moving on. Best animation.
animation.
Demon Slayer. Next, we got best.
Yep.
No, I'm just kidding. I mean, we can go over them, but
That's my vote.
it's Demon Slayer. Okay, yeah, we can agree. I mean, why is Spy Family on here, dude?
What?
Sorry. All right, now, moving on. We got best character design. Um,
I'm probably gonna do Edge Runners.
I'm probably gonna do JoJo's. Um,
That's fair.
yeah, no, I mean, Araki doesn't miss, bro, with character design. See, why are they giving it to some other guy? They should be giving it to the. I mean, I guess it's the person who just whatever. But
Well, he's probably leading production of
yeah,
the anime.
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably give it to JoJo. Yeah. And what'd you say you're giving it
Okay.
to? Cyberpunk.
Edge Runners. Yeah.
Yeah, Edge Runner did have some cool stuff. But all right, moving on, we have best original anime. So I guess
Uh,
not based off of a manga. I haven't seen any of these.
Damn it. I'm gonna go to Licorice Recoil
I will as well.
just because that's the only show in here that I know of.
Mm-hmm. Wow. So does this mean it's not based off of anime or manga?
Nope.
That's cool.
Golf Girls. What am I looking at? A golf anime.
Healer Girl. This is a golf anime.
Birdie
Golf
Wing.
girls?
Oh
The hell. That's awesome. All right.
no.
But moving on to the final category, then we have the
Same six
Crunchyroll
shows.
Anime of the Year.
Oh god.
Wow. Can't believe JoJo's not on here. No, I'm just kidding. Wow.
Anime of the year. Alright, so I'm gonna cut out Licorice Recoil. Haven't seen
Yep.
it. I'll cut out Spy Family too.
Honestly. Oh man. Why is Rent a Girlfriend not on here? That's my question.
Why is Dress Up not on there? I kind of want to cut. Oh, I don't want to hate on AOT this much,
I
but I don't know.
it's so hard
Does it
because
deserve it?
I need to remember where does part one end? Oh, part one ends when the Marlin people the
Marlian.
Marlian people arrive on the Paradise Island, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
and they show up, and then all hell. Oh my god, dude, maybe I do give it an AOT here. Fuck, I really don't want to like suck its balls that much, Ben. I hate sucking its balls, Ben.
I don't. Wait, no, I do. I do it. I hate. That's not what I meant.
Oh,
No, I don't
See,
know.
Demon Slayer for me wasn't that good until we got introduced to the. Because think about it, Ben. Okay, well, I guess it's only the entertainment district arc.
Yeah,
I was gonna say season two is also technically the train part, which was the movie.
true. Well, no, it's just saying the
Yeah.
entertainment districts, but
Um, I think I have to give it an AFT here. I hate to. Um, yeah, it definitely. Thinking back to everything, our videos. Ben, I want to go back and watch like our videos talking about Attack on Titan. Um, wow. Oh, Cyberpunk was so good, dude. Oh my god, and the song, dude. You could have. Wow. I'm really at a loss for words here, Ben. I think I'm probably gonna have to go with Attack on Titan. I
that
hate
might be.
I hate to be that guy. I really do. I really hate it.
Um, I don't know. I don't.
Oh my god, the Lakers beat the Blazers, dude. And they were down like 30 points.
I feel like everyone's always just playing basketball. Like, what is the end goal?
Huh? Okay, no, we're not talking about that. Anyways,
It just seems like every day someone's playing someone.
that's how it
It's like the
works.
same
That's
teams.
how it is with baseball too.
I know, but like,
Nah, bench.
whatever.
Play your 1 week sport.
What one week sport
Anyways,
is
no, I
there?
think we can all agree Attack on Titan is the anime of the year.
Oh, that scared me. My server just went online. Yeah, I think as much as I don't want to, I think that's true.
Yeah. You heard it here first, guys. The anime of the year.
Yeah, our decision is like absolute. So
It's officially Attack on Titan, part two. Not part one, part two.
let's see how.
I mean,
Um,
looking back, all any of these shows can win it, except Spy Family. Um, yeah, Cyberpunk Edge Runners was great. Demon Slayer, amazing. See, Ben, for me, if Chainsaw Man, Bleach, Mob were on this list, they would. I promise
if
you,
any of the October shows were
it
on
would.
there,
It
these
would.
lists would be completely different.
Mm-hmm. Blue Lock, even like
Yeah,
I have a lot of good stuff to say about this week's Blue Lock episode, which I think perfectly leads us into the next segment. I think we're ready to talk. Yeah, I mean, Ben, unless you have any final words, I think
no,
see. All right, sweet. Well, guys, that has been our list of Anime of the Year awards. Oops, I got rid of the background, which is is this one? There you go. Yeah. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Our takes, like Ben said, they are absolute, 100%.
yeah,
But yeah, that was fun, Ben. That was fun. I had a lot of. I enjoyed that. It was fun looking back through the year. I always like getting to reflect, you know.
like
And that actually took a good chunk of time up, which is good because we did not have anything to talk about.
yeah.
So, without further ado, Ben, I think are you ready to get into our two shows for the week?
I am.
All
Oh
right.
yeah, we didn't even
Well,
say that we dropped. Wait, did we say we dropped near?
yeah, we did.
Okay,
um,
we dropped near.
yeah, we dropped near. But actually, Ben, do you want to start with Trigun first, just because it's shorter? I have less stuff to say, really,
Yeah,
but it was still good.
this
Um,
episode kind of scared me. Like it
yeah.
took a turn.
Oh, 100%. So that's actually what I was going to say. I'm not going to lie. Before this episode, I was not on board with Trigun that much. I was like, okay, I've seen clips of the original, and it seemed very different from what this new Trigun was trying to be, at least for me.
Yeah.
And I didn't really know how to feel about it. But then this episode happened, and I am now buying stock in the show.
Duck.
I think it was great. Everything about it was amazing. It was visually pleasing. The storytelling was great. Vash was cool. The characters were awesome. And most
Yeah.
importantly, it was gory and dark. Deals with a lot of dark tones.
Yeah.
What do you think about it, Ben?
I like how usually with newer shows, like I feels like the first like 5 or 6 episodes are just like kind of get you accustomed to the characters that you're seeing for the first time and introducing new people. But we're already on the third episode, and it feels really story driven already,
Mm-hmm.
just because of his brother showing up, and it makes you think about what him and Vash really are. Like, why is he going after
Yeah.
plants and whatnot?
Mm-hmm. And but yeah, I guess to summarize what happens in this episode, pretty much it leaves off right where last episode left off, with the village under attack by these like sort of virus looking things. Um, and then they start blowing up, and we find out that it's this guy who changed his name. I think his name's like DX Mining or something like that. I don't know what it's called. Bombing or
PG Mine or something.
yeah, something mine. Um, and pretty much he is trying to destroy the city as a distraction, so that way Knives, which is Vash's older brother, could steal the two plants that are powering the city. Um, and yeah, it's gory, man. I mean, we see the whole city start blowing up from these bombs. We see people dying, losing their lives, children
Yeah.
even. And I think what really cemented this as the change in the shift for the show is when the miner dude runs up to Knives so he can see him in person, and then Knives cuts off both of his arms.
I
And it's
was
gory,
like, oh
man.
my God.
It's gory. They show the slicing. They show the blood guzzling out. The like muscle, like I guess tendons. I
Muscle.
don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the word is. Um, so yeah, it was very gory. And I will say, Ben Knives looks like a sick character. He looks pretty
Yeah,
cool.
like the shot whenever he took the plant and he just had all his knives
Hmm.
going up and they just kept going. I was like, damn,
Yeah, it was
that looks
wild.
great. I don't think they could have made that look as good as it
Hmm.
did with regular animation.
Oh yeah.
So
Um, and then
the
yeah,
dub.
we get to see Vash kind of face off against him, and he's no match at all for him. Just
Mhm.
gets absolutely wiped, pretty much. Actually, really embarrassing. But then
Fuck.
Knives says the thing. He says, "Oh wow, like it's funny you haven't even mastered your skill yet," or something along those lines,
Yeah.
meaning that Vash possibly could have these same powers too, Ben, which is pretty crazy to think about. Like people with this amount of power, these two beings, like they could destroy the planet. Um,
Yeah.
it's pretty crazy.
Um he also said he said like he was like, what side are you on?
Hmm.
And so that's when I was like, oh, well, I don't know what the conflict is, so I'm really excited to see what that is.
Hmm. Yeah, agreed. I don't really know what Knives is fighting for. I guess I really don't know what Vash is fighting for either. Um,
Yeah.
so it's going to be interesting to see how these two different forces play out. Um, but yeah, Knives ends up stealing both of the plants and literally destroys the entire city.
Yeah.
Um, it's crazy. Cuts a hole right through the rock that's holding the city, and just kind of it all crumbles down like a domino. Um, and then yeah, I mean, it kind of ends with Vash saying, "All right, I'm gonna head out on my own." I love when he's like smiling, and then the girl's like, "How can you still smile?" or something like that. He's like, "I'm not like I don't deserve to cry" or something like that. So I was like,
Mhm.
"Damn." Uh, he truly walks a path no other can take. So I liked it a lot. It was a good episode. I'm excited to see how things play out. I feel like this is finally the episode where the story is moving in the direction that it needs to be,
Yeah.
and that it wants to show us. So I appreciated that. What about you, Ben?
Yeah, no, this episode just got me even more invested because since episode one I was like all in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just really liked it. So after seeing this, I hope they don't pull like a Spy Family or like a Call of the Night where they just do like
Mm-hmm.
random things that don't add to the story.
Yeah, we don't
But
want that.
hopefully not.
No.
Hopefully not.
But yeah, I mean that was Trigun Stampede episode 3. It was great. Plan on covering the rest of it. So stay tuned for that. But moving on to our next show and final show, Blue Lock, episode 15. Ben, I see you got the
Hmm.
Messi jersey on. Came
Oh
prepared.
yeah.
You understood the assignment.
Ooh.
Um, Did
That
you,
was unintentional.
Ben? Did you get it cleaned from that one mishap?
Yeah,
Okay, that's good.
yeah. I just figured out you can't dry it.
Okay, you can wash it, just don't try it.
Yeah.
That's good. Awesome. That's good. But yeah, honestly, great episode. Ben had to remind me where we were. My brain just kind of fell apart apparently last week.
Joseph.
Which is funny because we talked about the episode too. Um, but yeah, this episode picks up right where last week's episode left off, with Isagi and Nagi playing against I don't know their names.
Naruhaya and Baro.
Baro. Okay. Yes.
Baru.
Baru, something like that. So yeah, this was a good episode. We see the match end, and there's a lot of cool big takeaways from it. One, I thought the visuals in this episode specifically were really good, Ben. I also noticed too the score and the soundtrack got got more intense.
Yeah.
So that was cool. And then one of the other things I appreciated about it was it does a great job explaining like their skills in depth. Like, well, although it's kind of like supposed to be their superpowers, it does a great
Mhm.
job relating them to like real world sort of like stuff. Like how he explains like eye movement and how your head can only move so much and has to if your eyes want to see something
Yeah.
else, they have to kind of look.
I think that, like you said, relates it to the real world, but it kind of shows you that not everything in the show is just like pure like, oh my God, he has a superpower.
Yeah,
It's kind of like there's some sort of thought process behind what they're
yeah,
doing.
hmm
So it's not just, oh, he has the skill. I
yeah.
mean, they do, but it's something deeper than that.
No, of course, of course. Yeah, so I like that a lot. I also really appreciated. Um, I feel like one thing the sports show has been doing. I know you've mentioned. I haven't seen any other sports show besides this, but I know. I think you mentioned that like Haikyuu, one of the seasons is like one game or something like that. Is that what
Yeah.
you said? Like, I feel like this has done a great job of pacing. Um, I mean, we're only on episode 15, and I feel like a lot has happened within
Uh,
that time. Uh,
um, I'm trying my. I did get. Yeah, I got spoiled because I spoiled you too, but it wasn't really a spoiler.
I literally don't know what. I couldn't even tell you what I saw.
Yeah, me neither. It just looks cool. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck. Anyways, but I know it's not really a spoiler. It's just like I know there's a match that's gonna happen
Mm-hmm.
eventually at some point, and like I don't know what goes on in the match, but people are saying that it's a good length, like
Mm-hmm.
covers a lot of chapters, so they're hoping they could turn into a movie.
Oh, that'd be sick. Oh, I'd be
Yeah, that would
so
be
hyped
cool.
for that.
Because I don't know, just thinking about a game,
Mm-hmm.
because
It'd be like a real sports event. It'd be like, I mean,
I
kind of. You know what I mean?
mean, yeah,
Because it'd be like
like I
around
don't
two
know.
hours, probably an hour and 30, and that's like how long like
Hmm.
a basketball game or like a soccer game really is. Yes, like
Yeah,
90 minutes. So.
but usually after every episode of Blue Lock, I go and read the chapters,
Mm-hmm.
and they're it's hard to animate what like what's in the manga. Like the manga looks a lot better than the show, but the show also obviously has like dialogue and the soundtrack and
Mm-hmm.
whatnot. So I think if they did a movie, that would be a great idea because
Oh
it would
yeah.
obviously have better animation
Mm-hmm.
and whatnot.
Yeah, and I will say the CGA is not awful. Um,
Yeah, I've kind of gotten used to it. It's not like they use it 24/7.
yeah, that's so it's okay. Um, but yeah, moving on to the big kind of takeaways from this episode, we see Asagi finally learns a new skill. He learns how to find blind spots and look at people's eyes. But this kind of led to my next question, but then I wanted to ask you: Is Asagi's? We know he is like his technical special ability is foresight, but I kind of see him developing this new skill, kind of like Kakashi from Naruto, as like a copycat.
What?
A copycat, you know.
Oh, really?
It kind of like I mean he learns about copying that one player's that you said and utilizing
Hmm.
his footwork skill to the fullest and I thought it was really interesting how he's just like, okay, let me learn how to take away these few tricks that I've learned, such as looking for blind spots and then using footwork better and building on them with my own flair. Um,
Yeah.
I thought that
I
was pretty cool.
I hope he doesn't become like that. Because, I mean, like in this episode, like, yeah, he uses his ability, but he kind of made it his own.
Yeah.
Because at the end, he was like, or the Naruhaya guy was like, he took my skill and devoured it.
hmm
So he just like completely reworked it and
Yeah.
whatever. But it would be cool if someone like that showed up
hmm
in the Blue Lock world.
Yeah.
But
hmm
I don't think it's Asagi.
Yeah, that's fair.
I hope not.
I will also say I like how I know they're not, but I like how Chiguri and the Ichigo looking dude and Rem are like now kind of like the villains of the show, right? I mean, they're like
Oh yeah.
I kind of like that. I mean,
I
obviously,
was
I
gonna
don't
s-
think they're like they really mean it, but I was like, oh dang! So they
yeah,
kind
I
of
was gonna
mad.
say I think it's obvious that those three are gonna team up now.
Oh yeah, and it's in a
Um so I'm guessing the next match is gonna be between
oh
Isagi and then them.
damn, that would be crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, I feel like they'd lose that match.
You
To
think
be
so?
honest, I think so. But okay, let's say hypothetically they do that match. Who do you think they're gonna take? Probably
Um
probably Chiguri, right?
that's what I think, yeah. Because um looking at it from like a skill wise point of view, I
Yeah,
don't think they'd take Kunigami because that's him and Baro kind of the same.
yeah, that's true. And then
And
Rem
then
has that whole beef with Nagi, so I don't know if he'd
I
really.
think it's Rayo.
Or Reo, sorry, I keep saying
Yeah. But
Reo.
I don't think unless Rayo did something to like prove he's like because the whole thing was that Nagi left him because he didn't need him anymore.
hmm
So if he did something to prove that
Yeah,
like he was of some use to them, then maybe. But I think it's Chigiri.
yeah. And I think that's that out of those three characters, I like Chiguri the most. So I'd be okay with that. I'm excited to see Bachra though. I want to see him again and see the. I feel like they're gonna just like steamroll everyone though now because that team looks pretty OP.
Yeah, it's
I,
what the top three and then him.
mm-hmm. So yeah.
Maybe Asaga will play him.
Who knows?
Maybe. I don't know.
Who knows? But um, yeah, I mean, I think that's really all I wanted to talk about from this episode. It's a great episode, man. Blue Lock has really been amazing recently.
Mhm.
Um, I've been loving all of it, so I'm excited to see where it goes, Ben.
Yep. I know. It's the manga has like they have like close to 20 volumes out,
Really? Oh wow,
but they're not like
it's like more than Jujutsu Kaisen.
serialized or whatever.
What do you mean?
Like they're not like translated yet.
Oh,
So there's only like four available that you can buy.
well, yeah. I mean, that's how it is with a lot of anime or mangas. Um, but yeah, I mean that's good. If there's 20 volumes, I mean, then that means we're gonna have a lot of content for a while then.
Yeah.
So I really hope it gets to go as long as Haikyuu or even longer. Um, I've been enjoying it a lot.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see which big main characters lose first.
Mhm.
So it's exciting. I'm enjoying it. I can't wait to watch more of it.
Yeah. I don't think I have anything to add to that. That's pretty much what I'm thinking too.
Yeah. All right. Well, you want me to outro us out?
Yes.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Otaku Brothers podcast. I'm your co-host Joseph, joined by my co-host Ben, He's a lovely, cute guy right there. The striped white blue shirt. And yeah, we'd like to talk about anime. Thank you all for joining us. Comment down your anime of the year if you made it this far. A lot of good animes, Ben. A lot of good.
Very good.
Yeah, so it was a great year. Hopefully 2023 is even better. Probably won't be, but no, I'm just kidding. It's gonna have some heavy hitters. I'm
Yeah.
excited for Jujutsu Kaisen to come back, mostly.
Yeah.
That season 2 is gonna be crazy. So yeah, but anyways, we'll see you guys later. Thank you all so much for watching, and peace out. Love you all.
You guys.